waste a lot of time researching. The product works.
Don't do your own research, just believe us.
It's over $1 million a year.
Wow, none of that is allowed to be said. None of it.
Within 6 months, your heart reverses in age, and that is a huge deal, guys.
You cannot reverse your heart's age in 6 months by wearing a sticker on your arm. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. It appears that the FTC is FTC-ing a lot lately.
Please elaborate.
They have really been cracking down in the multi-level marketing industry in the sense that they are starting to go after individual participants of multi-level marketing companies and sue them for things like income claims and lifestyle claims. Recently, we saw this happen with a pharmacy participant. Hannah Alonso covered that. And then after I watched that video, I Googled something to do with the FTC, and I found that there was another lawsuit dropped just a couple of weeks ago at the time that I am recording this video against a couple who is in Lifewave. And I was able to find one of the videos that was cited in this lawsuit.
Well, look at you, you little sleuth.
We're gonna go ahead and react to it and listen to what kind of claims they were making. Let's get the fuck into it.
Afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 3 p.m. This Is It team opportunity Zoom, guys. We just want to welcome each one of you guys. We are so excited to be a part of your quick little afternoon to get an overview of this amazing product.
What are we doing? I have so many thoughts, none of which I could say out loud. Like, are these real people? Also, she's reminding me of Jillian Michael from The Biggest Loser, the super problematic woman. Jillian Michaels with an S at the end. She looks like a blonde version of her. Anyway, let's hear them talk about these patches.
X39. So I just want to tell everyone, this is called a sleeve. And this is the magic patch, baby. Yes, it is.
It's just a Band-Aid.
If you're not familiar with Lifewave, which is what multi-level marketing company these individuals participate in, they are another health and wellness multi-level marketing company because we need more of those, right?
I mean, one is too many.
And their specialty product are the circular patches. So they make a lot of medical claims with these patches. I'm not going to get too far into that because that's not why we're here today, but that is what they're going to be probably referring to when they're talking about the product piece of things.
This is called X39. There are 30 of these tiny little patches in this sleeve, and this is a month's supply, guys. I'm telling you what, it is incredible. It looks just like this. Real quickly, I'm going to show you how amazing. Nothing goes in your body, nothing goes through your body. You can literally put this tiny little patch anywhere on your body. I got it right here on my arm, and boom, I wear it. Guys, my body, everybody's body is different. Be patient, persistent, and consistent. My testimony took 6 weeks. Yes, he got one in 1 week.
I always like to bring up the fact that they don't talk about anything else they may have changed. So their diet may have changed. They may be drinking more water. They may be exercising more. They may be doing a multitude of things in addition to wearing this patch that are attributing to the changes that they claim they are seeing. So always keep that in mind. Ask them what else they do to keep themselves healthy if they're claiming a patch is making their life so much better.
But let me tell you what, the exciting thing, lean forward because this is a big deal. The longer that you wear this X39 patch, meaning the more months, the more days, the more years, the more testimonies you get. I mean, I am just so flat fired up.
Wait, you're what now?
About your story that you're going to have.
Of course you're going to say that because that is your product. That's how you're getting people to drink your Kool-Aid.
After you start wearing this patch faithfully and consistently. Now listen, this tiny little patch is $3.30 a day to wear it.
A Band-Aid is less, and it will probably give you the same placebo effect, in my opinion.
You are worth it. Or this, for a month's supply, this is a sleeve with 30 patches, is $99. Guys, it is a game changer. But let us tell you what, there is a huge opportunity with this, meaning that you can make an income.
Oh my God, these people are amazingly insufferable.
So we are excited to share you. Again, we're going to give you a very quick overview. We are Steve and Gina Merritt. We are coming to you from West Palm Beach, Florida. And what an exciting time. What an exciting day. You are going to be flat fired up at what we're going to share with you. But remember, we are going to give you a quick overview.
Flag fired up? What the fuck does that mean? Flag fired up doesn't mean what she thinks it means. That's well, obviously one of them is a bad thing. Let's not take part in that. But the other one, flag fired up, refers to a retirement ceremony for a flag, an American flag. You're gonna be flag fired up. I'm so glad the FTC currently has this video in their possession. This is great.
Ever invited you on here tonight is going to be your sponsor. Congratulations. We are excited to lock arms with you.
Guys, this is David Schmidt. How y'all doing? Excited to have all the new guests on. If you're on here today, even if you're brand new, feel free to text a friend and let us.
For a second, I thought he was saying he's that man, and I was like, that doesn't quite add up, sir. He is just talking about this man. Is David Schmidt a chiropractor? He's an honorary doctor of science and technology, but not a real doctor.
Oh, even worse.
So just because this man has an honorary doctorate in science and technology doesn't mean he knows anything about the human body and how it works. How are we buying a patch from somebody who says it helps the health of your body without having any kind of credibility behind that? No formal education, no actual degree, nothing to say he knows how the human body might respond to a patch like this. We're trusting him? Okay, cool.
Know that, hey, this is the best, most incredible technology that we've ever experienced in our life, for our health, for our family, and it's the most lucrative business opportunity. All of our friends are in tears in regards to how much income they are already making. We've only been involved for 34 months.
Whoa, yeah, they really went in hard and fast. Not even 3 minutes in. Yeah, that's not allowed. That's definitely a big reason why they are in trouble with the United States FTC. Oof.
This is the inventor, David Schmidt. He's the owner of Lifewave as well. He just was rewarded his 200th patent.
Yeah.
Okay? He's an inventor and a scientist. I've never been involved in a business like this that the owner is an inventor.
That doesn't take a degree. Like, anybody who makes something that has never been made before can literally be called an inventor because they invented something.
He put this technology together. It took him 4 years, 10 years of research, $4.5 million. Here's his patent. It's got to do what it says it does. You put it on your body, elevates your copper peptide, reactivates your own stem cells. I never heard of this before in my life, that as you age, your stem cells become dormant. This is where the business opportunity comes into play as well. Nobody knows, of all the people we've spoken to. Just the other night in Dallas, Texas, there were over 500 people in the room. And I asked them, does anyone doctor told them that as you age, your stem cells become dormant? One gentleman raised their hand. Nobody knows that at 30, half your stem cells are active.
Maybe it's because I was in the medical field for a bit, but I just think that's assumed. I thought it was assumed because, like, we age. As human beings, we age. So yeah, we're gonna lose stem cells as we age. We can't stay babies for the rest of our lives. Our skin isn't gonna be flawless for the rest of our lives. Our body isn't gonna bounce back the same as it was when we were younger.
And you can't stop it.
This is insane. Yes, we lose stem cells, and maybe our doctors don't tell us that because they also don't go over how the skin wrinkles every time we go to the doctor. Like, this is just a part of aging. At least the FTC is on it.
And at 60, you're lucky if 10% of your stem cells are still active. You still got the stem cells.
Yeah.
They just are not going to be reactivated unless you're wearing.
I just saw this little bullet point. Hundreds of millions of people are experiencing symptoms of aging. Well, otherwise they would be dead, sir. Babies experience symptoms of aging. We all experience it. It's not a marketing opportunity.
At least it shouldn't be.
I have to laugh so I don't scream.
This technology.
Here is how the X39 works. It is a proprietary form of phototherapy, and it is amazing. Reflects the light to activate, non-transdermal, no drugs.
Reflects the light and magically you're a baby for the rest of your life. Is this what the Illuminati uses? That's the second time I brought them up in my videos. I can't do it one more time. You know what they say? Say the name 3 times and they appear.
No chemicals, no stimulants. Go in your body, non-invasive. Guys, I'm telling you what, it is incredible what is happening.
Nothing.
So here are benefits of the X39. Now, when David Schmidt does his case study,
That's a lot of claims.
this is what everyone is claiming that they are getting. This is a fact. I have every single one of these. So does Steve. But let me tell you what, the mental clarity that you get is goosebumpy. And the energy and vitality is off the chart in improvement of sleep. Those are just three that I'm throwing at you really quick. But let me tell you, it is incredible the results that you get the longer you wear the patch and when you wear it faithfully and consistently.
Okay, we're just having a few technical difficulties. If you can't see us, just keep listening to us because we're on our game.
Yeah, you are. This is wild. We're on our game. I can't. Sir, just let the aging process happen. Just go get yourself a little convertible car and let it happen. Mazda Miata, if you will. You're going to be okay.
So here are long-term results of the X39. Now again, Steve and I and the top leaders, our team is called This Is It. Why? Because this is it. And this is an amazing website for those of you who are brand new on here and you're like, you know what? I still want to do a little more research. You're going to go to this website right here, thisisitinfo.com. It's at the very top of the slide. You're going to go to that very quickly and just do a quick overview. I'm telling you, don't waste a lot of time. We have over 400,000 people in our organization in 34 months. It works, and people are getting amazing emotional testimonies. Within the first few days, 4,000 genes begin to reset. Within 6 weeks, your brain becomes balanced. Now, that is a big deal. We all want our brains to stay balanced as we are maturing and aging.
4,000 genes begin to reset. I'm sorry, what? I'm pretty sure you cannot technically reset genes. That's not a thing. I don't think that has been scientifically proven. So claiming you do that 4,000 times in the first few days is truly mind-blowing.
Within 3 months, your collagen is increased. Now, again, your collagen is not just in your skin, it is in every single organ. So when you are literally wearing this tiny little patch, it gives you more collagen than any supplement you could intake with water. It is incredible. Within 6 months, your heart reverses in age. And that is a huge deal, guys.
Oh, I thought she was going to say that was a huge medical claim. What are you telling these people? This is a waste of money, my friends. This isn't scientifically proven. Just because he has a patent, just because Lifewave has a patent on these patches does not mean shit medically or physically. You have to go through many, many tests to prove that this would do that type of claim, for sure, 100%. You cannot reverse your heart's age in 6 months by wearing a sticker on your arm.
No, that's literally humanly impossible.
If you can, I feel like we would have known about it already.
If you can get your heart to reverse with a tiny little patch, nothing goes in your body, nothing goes through your body, that is powerful. And I love what David Schmidt said. It's not about anti-aging. It is about age reversing on your entire body. Boom, drop the mic. This is how the X39 is worn. But again, remember when I first started, you could put the patch anywhere on your body. I got it right here on my arm. And again, listen, if you wake up and you're more mature like me, I'm 63. Steve is getting ready to turn 62 in a week. Listen, you wake up, you got an aggravated shoulder, peel the paper off, boom, put the patch right on your shoulder. Guys, it's incredible. But when David Schmidt does his case studies, this is where you particularly have to wear the patch, below your belly button or behind your neck. But again, this is for the case studies to get the patent. You can put the patch anywhere on your body.
What? If those studies were done and supposedly proven to give some kind of results by putting those patches where they were just recommended, why would you say that it also works on the arm? Where are the case studies to prove that? This is such a load of shit.
Allegedly.
So we're going to share very quickly our testimonies, and we'll bring the screen up so you can see our faces. So me real quick, my hair is growing so much thicker. My skin is reversing. My eyes have gotten better. 2 notches when I've gone to the eye doctor in the last 2 years. And
there are many factors that will help your eyes get better. You can't claim it is because of the patch. My eyes got better last year and I didn't wear a patch. I changed the way I eat and the way I live, but I didn't wear a patch. Funny how that works. What else did you do besides putting that patch on your arm to help your eyesight? There has to be a diet change, an exercise change. You can't say it was all because of the patch.
Incredible. He says he's never seen a 60-year-old woman's eyes reverse, and boom, that is what happened when I wore the X39 patch on a daily basis. I used to have wiggly legs, struggling with sleeping.
Now it's starting to sound like an infomercial I used to wake up to at 3 a.m. on the couch.
But wait, there's more.
Now I'm sleeping much better. Let me tell you what, the quality of life is so important. And the mental clarity and the energy and vitality that I have is off the chart. I got blood work done. It said I had prestige elite blood work.
That's not a result that comes through. I don't know what lab gave you prestige elite.
Prestige worldwide.
They're entertaining. It kind of makes you wonder how long they got away with this shit before being dinged by the FTC. You know, it's clearly been some time.
I got a bone density test done. It said I came back that I was 25 and I was 61 at the time. Now I'm 63. We have been wearing the tiny little patch for almost going on 35 months, guys. It is incredible. We are so excited to hear what's going to happen to you. Everybody's body is different. So sometimes, you know, I didn't get a testimony for 6 weeks. Steve got one in 1 week.
A testimony? You mean you didn't see results for 6 weeks? So what did you have to change that finally gave you the results you were seeing from this circle?
But I was patient and I used everyone else's stories. And now look at all that I got. And I didn't even give you all of them. I got way more. But just to do it quickly so you can kind of get an aha moment, it does work. It is incredible.
Just so you could have your aha moment. It does work. Believe me. I'm concerned for the individuals who buy into this at their age. Oofda. I'm so glad we have social media these days. There are good things about social media. We get made aware of certain things that we should just not be taking part in.
And we love that nothing goes in your body, nothing goes through your body.
I was a pro athlete for over 25 years. After I became a world champion, I had
A world champion of what? A water skier.
to have 14. Just as of 2 months ago, I had 15 surgeries. I felt just wasn't feeling great for over 10 years. Within 1 week of wearing the X39, I felt better than I had in years. I got a new testimony after this next surgery that
After the 15 surgeries also, though, sir. Remember there was surgery first? The patch didn't fix you?
Minor details, huh?
I just had major neck surgery from all the whiplash falls that I took as a pro skier. The doctor said he's never seen any patient recover as fast as he's seen me. So that is a huge testimony right there out of all the
Amazing.
patients that he does every single week.
Can I get that in writing, sir? With the doctor present. I'd like to see him actually tell us that.
For years, one of the best neck and back surgeons that there is in the country around the world.
Give us a name. I'd like to fact check you. I know that's medical records, so we can't really know. But if you're making these claims, sir, maybe we have some proof.
Also, my wife is telling me that I've got having a much more positive attitude. That's important, all right? So if you got a husband or spouse that needs to be more positive, stick the patch on.
What? If your significant other is acting up, stick this patch on them and it will fix their attitude right away. Who'd have thunk in the 50s they didn't need to give lobotomies, they just needed Lifewave.
I will say that I don't forget where my keys are or my money is, which has taken a lot of stress off my wife. So if you ever go into a room and you say to yourself, why'd I come in here? You need the X39. You need it to go to work. If you ever forget your keys, you need the X39.
That's the mental clarity.
So because of all these testimonies and the inventor the product is so superior from anything we've ever seen in this industry. And that's so important as you enroll and get people started in the business. They need to have something that they can talk about, and don't wait for your testimony like Gina didn't wait. She used and borrowed everyone else's testimony. So you can go to that website, which is right up here next. This is it info, and you could get all the testimonies that are on there. There's hundreds of them that are on the testimony section of This Is It info. And this is a crutch for you when you're talking about somebody. If you're brand new today, You could tell them, hey, I've got this new technology, reactivate your stem cells. When they ask you a question, say it's a good question and send them this website. You don't even have to know everything about it. In fact, that'll make you sponsor people even faster.
So again, real quick, the patch doesn't treat, cure, heal, or diagnose. You put the patch on, everybody's body works different, and your body is intended to heal on its own. And it just literally puts your body on a reboot and your body starts working on its own. Amazing.
Guys, Lifewave is a 20-year-old best kept secret is what we call it.
If this has been out for 20 years and it has the results that you're claiming it has, it wouldn't be a multi-level marketing company. It would be in big pharma somewhere. Come on.
It's over 75 countries. It's not a Me Too product. That's why you win with it, because it's not the same as all the other companies out there that have weight loss, skincare supplements, and energy drinks, makeup, you name it.
Pretty much, because they all claim to do the same thing. Y'all are claiming the same thing. More energy, better skin, anti-aging, weight loss, better mood. They're all claiming the same thing. You're just delivering it differently, if you're even delivering anything aside from a Band-Aid.
Literally.
Since it started, for 19 years, it mostly was promoted by doctors and scientists because David Schmidt is a scientist.
I hope all of those doctors have lost their privileges at any hospitals. Anyway, if you ever encounter a doctor who's taking part in a multi-level marketing company, abort mission, find a new doctor.
Gina and I started, it was supposed to be put together as a business that you can build and duplicate, but none of the doctors really took it serious like a business. But what I thought is interesting that they thought enough of this technology that they're all using it. So that's why it's the best kept secret. Since we started, the X39 came into play just before we were started in the business. It had done 20 million for about 19 years until just before this started, and it got a little bump. And Gina and I took it from 100 million to 600 million with our friends and teammates, which is incredible. And people might say, hey, on somebody like this, does all the people on the top make all the money? Hey, we were able to pass everybody up, and 15 of the top 20 income earners of 20 years, all of our friends have only been in for just over 30 months, are the top income earners in the company, which is incredible.
They just really went in. That is an income claim with a cherry on top.
When we started, no one ever heard of Lifewave. Now it's the #1 momentum company, and multiple people that take a look at this. When you look at the opportunity, I like this word picture. Gina and I started, we were down on our luck. We made a couple phone calls. We talked to our friends. They got started in the business with us. Then it turned into 400,000 people. This is one of our trainings within 1 year of being in the business. And we were just calling people, just like you're going to be doing the same thing. Somebody called you, you logged on. It's that simple. If they're not interested or they're that cynical, I don't mind skeptical, but cynical, then they might not be interested. It's not a problem, but put the patch on them because they'll get a testimony.
Put the patch on them as they're walking by. Just throw the patch on them.
And then they're going to want to get in. All of the people that sign up are in their own Lifewave franchise type business, and they can build it for their own dreams, for their families, and you can't stop them. So here's one of our trainings that we've had. The company's never had a team that put together an event-to-event convention type program, and that's how you become successful and build this big.
Throw a big convention? Sir, you get successful by throwing a convention?
That sounds expensive.
This is craziness.
Here's our friend Scott Renita Brennan that hit the highest rank in 60 days, and they're teaching everyone how they did it. And you can't stop these people from building their business so they can accomplish their dreams, which is totally different than a job or a career. As long as you're working, you get paid, but you can't call up your employer and say, hey, send my check here because I'm not showing up.
What does that even mean? You can go to work and make money, but you can't not show up and make money, but in this MLM you can. Is that because you have a team below you making the money for you? Are you openly saying that you don't have to actually work?
That's what it sounded like to me.
Maybe I should let him talk, but it's hard to listen to.
So I was having my surgery 2 months ago. I'm still getting paid. That's very, very interesting. And the money is so big that it passes up the cost of living. And that's what everybody needs. They can't keep up with the cost of living. You need to figure out a way to compound your efforts and duplicate yourself. And that is the future of creating income for your household. And that's what we got our hands on.
Oh my God. This video is still up. Do they not have to take this video down? It's still up. However, it's not on their account, so maybe that's why.
So, hey, we're not sure what you're looking for. More time with your family, security, travel, better health, less debt, guys. But hey, our whole entire team is called This Is It. And our goal is to get everyone out of less debt in 2025. We've got amazing testimonies from this opportunity of people that are changing their lives and families' lives. This is a big deal, guys.
So everybody, the way you build the business is you get started in your own franchise. You pick how many sleeves that you want to get started with. You build.
It's not a franchise. You're buying into a business and then recruiting more people to also buy into the business, but you're never actually getting anything promised in return. You're not a franchisee when you join a multi-level marketing company. You are a contracted sales employee. You are a 1099 employee, not a franchisee.
A right team and a left team. Okay, for some reason my slides that show are not on here, but it's not a problem. You just build a team right and left. They're all in their own business, just like I showed you that word picture of all those people. Everybody goes underneath everybody underneath just two legs. So all the people that get in don't know the people that they're in their business. So the sooner you sign up today, the sooner you generate income for your family and the business starts booming. But you got to get your spot. You got to get in. And I've never seen a business where you get paid for people you don't know up to $25,000 per week. That's where this one part of the business caps. It's over $1 million a year.
Wow, none of that is allowed to be said. None of it. If you listened to this man and believed him, please know that you have a less than 1% chance of having the success he is claiming you can have.
Can I get an ouch that hurts?
Less than 1%. I know, it's hard to hear. It's rough when he starts to make you think you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, a year.
You don't get excited about it. You don't get excited about the unlimited potential. I got a couple things to share real quick with you that the company, since we get in, they keep adding more ways to make money.
That's a red flag. If the way you're earning money keeps adding new ways to earn money, that shouldn't be happening. It should be simplified. It doesn't need to be overcomplicated. When businesses start to overcomplicate the way you make a living, you should start asking major questions.
One of the ways was they added a leadership pool that everyone could participate. So they keep adding enhancements. In the next 45 to 60 days, they're putting more money in the plan for the newest person. Because the company is booming so much, the owner, David Schmidt, wants to offer us more income and make it easier. So there's no structure.
There's no structure at all.
That sounds scary.
10% of the leg. 10% of your lesser leg is how you're going to get paid. You only need to have 3 legs instead of so many legs like most of these companies. Paid 6 generations, big breakthrough bonuses. But the strategy is the same that we've been teaching since we started. Nobody ever taught the 2020 vision. And you can go onto our team training site and learn this, how simple it is.
Simple.
How so?
Because all you have to do is count to 20.
And it is creating people to have success in a big way. We've even got a 21-day fast start plan that's going to be available when they launch the new plan. So I just wanted you to know that we are ahead of the game. We got a plan.
Yes.
We got a game plan, which we did the same thing when we started before with the plan that they first gave us. Now they've enhanced it. But here's a way that you can make potentially up to $3,200 in the first 21 days.
Oh. More hypotheticals. That's still 8 personally enrolled people. I couldn't even get 3 in 4 years.
This is like where our competition isn't necessarily people in our industry. It's driving for Uber, driving for Instacart, all these other ways of making a small little living. This is so much bigger for all of those people.
You will make a small little living doing Uber, Grubhub, or Uber Eats, or whatever he said. But even if it's a small little living, it's going to be way more than you will likely ever see come from joining a multi-level marketing company like Lifewave. That's the part he's not going to tell you. The likelihood of you making money signing up to be a delivery driver with Uber, Grubhub, whatever it is way higher. You're guaranteed income if you sign up to do deliveries. You're guaranteed absolutely nothing when you sign up with Lifewave.
The owner, David Schmidt, Meredith Burkich is the president. They all thought of this and are setting everyone up for major success. So as you put people in, they give you bonuses. So look at these rank advancement bonuses that are coming up, $5, $50, $75, $100,000 bonuses. They never had in Lifewave before we started for 19, 20 years. And now they just implemented this that's going to be starting in the next 45 to 60 days.
Yeah, so here is the enrollment form, and this is exactly how we enrolled 35 months ago. It's amazing, guys. We got the premium package, which is on the right side. Why did we get the premium package?
You paid $1,800 to buy Band-Aids? Glorified Band-Aids is what these are. Glorified wart pads.
Because it gives you the sleeves, which this is a sleeve, remember? It gets you the best price down, like 84, 89. Come on, it is incredible compared to 99. It is amazing.
They're stickers. People don't even have the money to buy groceries right now. And we think this is logical?
No, we don't.
And then also you want to make sure there's no negotiating on this. You must get on monthly subscription, guys. You got to do 1 or 2 sleeves. You will thank me later. And Steve will go into a little bit more detail on that, and the reason being.
We got the premium package because when we sign people up, we loan them the sleeves that they sign up for. Their eyeballs get a lot bigger because they see that we're serious. We're not mamsy-pamsy in this, okay?
Nope.
We are serious about building. We are totally fun. You're going to have a blast with us, but we're serious about...
That might be the only claim that they're allowed to make.
We're fun. You'll have fun with us.
The rest of this was against the rules.
your future. If I don't know if you have anyone else that wants to help you generate this kind of income, like 25,000 a week is more than $1 million a year. And we encourage you to make sure, like Gina said, you're on 2 sleeve subscription. That's enough for one husband and one wife. Or if you're single, you have another sleeve to promote with. And then you make all the income in the compensation plan. Our overhead when we started was, yes, $199. Okay, we're not making any money. Now we have a multi-million dollar international business.
That's a big claim.
And we still have the exact same overhead of $199. That is an entrepreneur's dream. So make sure you take advantage of it.
Absolutely. So here are 2 different sites. The one on the left is for what we give anyone that we meet that is brand new and they want to go on and research it. This is at info.com. That is what when I'm out and about and I meet a brand new person, I never really say Lifewave and I never really say X39. I give them this website. This is at info.com and we swap numbers.
Wow, the deception. So you don't tell them what company you're a part of until you have their phone number. If somebody ever approaches you and uses that type of tactic, like they need your information to send what it is that they do, they won't even verbally tell you what it is that they do. Do not give them your information because the likelihood of it either being a multi-level marketing company or a scam overall is so high. And it makes you wonder, why do scams fall in the same category as multi-level marketing companies when you're trying to get somebody to give you their information? Why are you using the same tactics?
Absolutely incredible. Now the site on the right is a team building site. You just have to remember this is at team.com. It gives you strategically exactly what to do. Trust me.
I probably wouldn't trust her at this point, unless you want a lawsuit brought upon you by the FTC if you're in the United States of America. I probably would not trust these individuals.
Follow it step by step, and it will be very rewarding for you.
Okay.
So, hey guys, we just are here delivering hope to you because you know what? At times now, people are looking and praying for a sidekick, a secondary, a plan B, a secondary income. And let me tell you what, we have exactly what people are looking. We have this most amazing product, the X39, which is life-changing when people wear it. And then the opportunity is just a game changer on people's finances.
Yeah, in the sense that it will likely send them into more debt if they already have debt. In this economy, most people aren't buying Band-Aids for $200.
And their destiny with their family.
Okay, so we've got a convention coming up. We don't leave anyone behind. We want to set you up for success. Like I said earlier, the company in 20 years has never had a team put a convention event to event strategy in place, which is impeccable, important for you to win and succeed in this industry.
It really isn't. What these events do is create hype to prevent people from leaving the communities, in my opinion, of course.
And we have it, it's very affordable for like $1,070. You and your husband and wife, 2 people can attend. Their hotel is included. The ticket for the event is included, the Saturday banquet, and you will learn everything you need to do in one weekend. We cram it in.
Yeah.
All of these 100+ people that are in the highest rank, making incredible amounts of income, topping the 25,000 a week. All right, we'll be teaching you, along with David Schmidt, the inventor, the owner of Lifewave, Meredith Burkich, the president, more people from corporate, and special guest speakers that are going to take and set you up to take your life and your business to the next level. You got to be there. A franchise makes you go to their training.
I don't think a franchise makes you go to the training. Also, if you own an actual franchise, if you run an actual franchise, there is guaranteed income in some sense. So there's that too.
So, hey guys, it has been a pleasure being with you. Remember, whoever invited you on here is your sponsor. Make sure you fill your form out, get it to them right away. If they possibly send you a link, the link is also a great way to enroll. But hey, don't waste a lot of time researching. The product works. It is a game changer, and we are
Don't waste a lot of time researching.
Sounds culty.
Don't do your own research, just believe us.
excited to now be business partners with you. So, hey guys, at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, there is an Australian Zoom. There is a special link for it. We have a most amazing Danny McDaniel, Elite Senior Presidential Director, will be doing a personal training for the Australian team at 6 a.m. It will be a different link. It is right on the Facebook page, guys. And listen, we are so blessed to be a part. Tomorrow night, we will be doing a Wednesday night opportunity, Steve and I. It's going to be incredible. Listen, we are just getting started. So, hey, we look forward to meeting you. We look forward to hearing your personal testimony. And remember, guys, this is it.
Oh my God. Yes, this is it for you. What the helly? Yeah. So these are the types of things that the FTC looks for. Make sure you're reporting things like this to the FTC so they can take action like they've been doing. I love it so much. Anyway, as always, thanks for hanging out with me while I talk a bunch of shit, and I will see you in the next one.